This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 3921 Sunset Drive, Los Angeles, California, 90027. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout located along the driveway, just on the front right-hand corner of the garage on the concrete underneath a green sewer box cover. This is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout here. This is our green sewer box cover here. And this goes out towards the front of our property. And again, this is our kind of our under basement area here. And again, we're just going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor at the top of the clean out. So we're going to zero out here, and we're just going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. So we're running some water in the master bathroom area on the far right hand corner of the house. And as we drop down, we'll pull back just a little bit. It does appear that we immediately transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to go ahead and drop down. We do have that water running in from behind us. So we're just going to push in slowly. It does appear that we do have some root intrusions in that joint there. As you can see there, all around from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock area. We do have some root intrusions. So again, we're just going to push out, continue to push out slowly. We'll just take a good look at the joints as we push out. Again, we're coming up on our next joint, and you can see in this joint as well, we do have a fairly large root intrusion in that joint coming from about the 7 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 5 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to push out. And again, we're coming up on our next joint, and we have some more root intrusion in that joint as well. So again, we'll just continue to push out. I'm going to drop down, and again, more root intrusion in that joint. We're going to pull back just a little bit. Right there. I'm going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out another large root intrusion in that joint. So again, we'll just continue to push out. What we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out and possibly push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. As we pull back, it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. As you can see here, we're transitioning back from vitreous clay sewer pipe to black ABS sewer pipe, and you do have a fairly large offset in this joint from about the 9 o'clock going all the way around to about the 3 o'clock. So again, we're going to continue to... Alright, we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it's approximately 3 foot 0 inches deep, just in front of another cleanout that appears to be in the driveway. So again, we are transitioning to what is black ABS sewer pipe, and again, you can see right around the 12 o'clock area here, you can see there's an opening, and that is our clean out, and there's another, as I mentioned, another clean out in the driveway. So again, what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to push out. So again, we did transition into black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're continue to push out. We're going to drop down. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and as we make the turn, we're transitioning back into what appears to be vitreous clay. A little bit of an offset in that joint there, but nothing major. So we're just going to jump up and over that area.
And this is the water I have on.
Somebody flushed the toilet.
And we're going to continue to push out. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. So again, we continue to push out. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of build up there. We're going to pull back just a little bit. This possibly appear to be a sanitary wipe, or possibly a piece of fabric or something there, as you can see, that's stuck in that joint. So again, we're going to continue to push out. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And we'll make a little bit of a turn. We're going to pull back a little bit, and we're just going to try to jump up and over this area. So we're going to... And we'll pull back just a little bit. A little bit more. Right there. And that is our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So we did shut the water down. This is our city sewer tie-in here. We'll pull back slowly. Right, push back in. Right there. Stop. Oh, pull back. That's the hair right there. And we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We're going to pull back slowly. Just take a good look at the joints as we pull back. That joint appeared to be in fair condition. Most of the joints in the vitreous clay lateral all appeared to be in fair condition as we pull back. We did have a little bit of debris or a little bit of buildup in one of the joints that was holding back a little bit of water. It appeared to be possibly a piece of plastic or maybe even a piece of cloth. So we're going to continue to pull back. And again, I'm going to pause here for a moment, and so you can see that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. We'll push in just a little bit.
See some roots there?
Yep.
Is that...
So again, in that joint there, it does appear to be a crack from about the 9 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 3 o'clock. And a little bit of root intrusion coming through there as well. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And you get a little bit of concrete overpour in that joint. And as we pull back, we transition back into our black ABS sewer pipe. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And we're coming up the hillside at the front of the property. Make a little bit of a turn. And there's our opening there. That's our test tee there right around the 12 o'clock area. And as we pull back, you can see there's our opening. And then so again, as we continue to pull back, we pulled up and out of our black ABS sewer pipe, and we're transitioning back into what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe. And in this transition here, you can see that we do have a fairly large offset. So you got an offset here from about the 9 o'clock going up and around to about the 3 o'clock. So again, we did locate this area at approximately 3 foot 0 inches deep, and it's just in the, again in the driveway next to there's a second mainline sewer clean out in the driveway. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back slowly. And as we pull back, we did have multiple root intrusions throughout. So continue to pull back here and pause there for a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as you can see, there was a fairly large root intrusion in that joint there. And again, we did mark that area in the driveway at 3 foot 0 inches deep. And as we pull back, we do have another large root intrusion in that joint as well, as you can see. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, we do have another joint with root intrusion. So all the vitreous clay sewer pipe on the property in the driveway do appear to have root intrusions in the joints. We do have fairly large root intrusions and possibly cracked and broke the vitreous clay sewer line. So we make a little bit of a turn. We'll push back in a little bit. And right there, as you can see, as we drop down, this is our pulling back into a black ABS sewer pipe, and from there we're going to pull back slowly. Got an offset in that joint as well from about the 12 o'clock going all the way around to about the 6 o'clock. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we come up and out of our mainline sewer cleanout. That will conclude our video sewer inspection.